Hello. In this video, I want to talk about the soundtrack to the film More, and it was recorded in the summer of 1969 by the infamous band Pink Floyd, long before they recorded The Dark Side of the Moon, and it's far superior to The Dark Side of the Moon. It's a sad story. More, the film, it's about a couple of junkies who went to Ibiza in Spain, and they went on drugs, LSD. It's Estella and Stephen, and they both died, I think, in the... Right, so it's a sad story. Anyway, it's a sad story, and it's got the psychedelic music by Pink Floyd. It's unique. Now, the first song that appears on the album is sung by David Gilmour, Cyrus Minor. It's this really psychedelic thing with organ and effects, and it goes like this. In a churchyard by a river, lazing in the haze of midday, laughing in the grasses and the graves, yellow bird, you're not long, in singing and flying, in laughing and in leaving, willow weaving in the water, waving to the river daughters, swaying in the ripples and the reeds, on a trip to Cyrus Minor, a soul crater in the sun, 1,000 miles of moonlight later. And it starts all the effects and all the organ. It was composed by Roger Waters, but it was sung by David Gilmour. And then we go on to the Crying Song, which is an amazing song by Roger Waters. And it goes like this: we smile and smile, we smile and smile. Laughter echoes in your eyes, we climb and climb, we climb and climb. Footfalls softly in the pines, we cry and cry, we cry and cry, sadness passes in a while. We roll and roll, we roll and roll, help me roll away the stone. Again, it was written by Roger Waters and it was sung by David Gilmour. It's a really soft song, the Crying Song. It's a bit of a folky, psychedelic thing. And then so the Crying Song is a bit of a soft, folky, pastoral ballad. Then we go on to Up the Khyber, a nice little instrumental, psychedelic thing with organ. And Up the Khyber means, in slang, it means up your ass, actually. It's a funny little pun. And we go on to Green is the Color, an amazing psychedelic, soft psychedelic song with organ. Again, it was composed by Roger Waters and sung by David Gilmour. It goes like this: heavy heart of the canopy of blue, shade my eyes and I can see you. White is the light that shines through the dress that you wore. She lay in the shadows of a wave, hazy were the visions overplayed. Sunlight on her eyes, but moonshine made her cry every time. Green is the color of her kind. Quickness of the eye deceives the mind. Envy is the bond between the hopeful and damned. An amazing, soft, psychedelic thing. Really rare. I mean, you can't find that sort of music. Right, and then we go on to Cymbeline, a real masterpiece. Again, it was composed by Roger Waters and sung by David Gilmour. The path you tread is narrow, and the drop sheer and very high. The ravens are all watching from a vantage point nearby. Apprehension creeping like a tube train up your spine. Will the tightrope reach the end? Will the final couplet rhyme? And it's high time, Cymbeline, it's high time, Cymbeline. Please wake me. A butterfly with broken wings is falling by your side. The ravens are all closing in. There's nowhere you can hide. Your manager and agent are both busy on the phone, selling coloured photographs to magazines back home. And it's high time, Cymbeline, it's high time, Cymbeline. Please wake me. The lines converging where you stand. They must have moved the picture plane. The leaves are heavy round your feet. You hear the thunder of the train. Suddenly it strikes you, and they're moving into range, and Doctor Strange is always changing sides. And it's high time, Cymbeline, it's high time, Cymbeline, please wake me. And it's high time, Cymbeline, and it's high time, Cymbeline, please wake me. And then it has the organ and the weird synthesizers. Right, and then we go on to the main theme, which is again is a psychedelic instrumental with early synthesizers, moog, organ. Amazing, truly amazing, unique. And really rare. You can't find that sort of music. Right, and then we go on to Ibiza Bar. Ibiza Bar again is a soft rock. It's a bit rocky, but again it's psychedelic and unique. Ibiza Bar, and it says, and it goes like this: I'm so afraid of mistakes that I've made, shaking every time that I wake. I feel like a cardboard cutout man. So build me a time where the characters rhyme and the storyline is kind. I've aged and aged since the first page. I lived every line that you wrote. Take me down from the shell above your head and build me a time where the characters rhyme and the storyline is kind. I live where I'm left, on the shell like the rest, and the epilogue reads like a sad song. Please pick up your camera and use me again and build me a time. And then we have Quicksilver. Quicksilver again is a group thing, an instrumental, with all the Moog synthesizers and all the weird effects, similar to main theme. Really psychedelic and weird. And then we have dramatic theme, and it ends with a dramatic theme. Again, it's psychedelic. It's a bit rocky. It has the amazing electric guitar by David Gilmour. Right, and these are the main pieces. And there are a couple of weaker songs. I haven't mentioned them yet. And right, so that's about it. It's an amazing album with unique lyrics, poetry, pure poetry, unique techniques, early Moog synthesizer, effects. It wasn't really commercial. It's far superior to what they did later with the Dark Side of the Moon, to my opinion, of course. And the movie, the movie, of course, is a cult movie with drugs, and it depicts the era with drugs and Ibiza and Morocco and all the drugs. And it's not commercial. People began to notice it after the Dark Side of the Moon, of course, being far superior to the Dark Side of the Moon. Well, and that's about it. And we're going to talk about some other Pink Floyd albums in the next video we're going to do. Even the album cover of the soundtrack more, we can see it right here. It's basically LSD. It's LSD. What you're seeing is how a person sees the windmill in Ibiza, the island of Ibiza in Spain, when he takes drugs, LSD. It's like it takes this form according to the person who takes the drugs, and so anyway. The film is about drugs, the era is about drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, of course. It was not a commercial album, but it was something unique. It's far superior to the Dark Side of the Moon, of course, any day. It beats Dark Side of the Moon any day. And most of the songs were actually Roger Waters, but David Gilmour had the appearance, he had the voice, the guitar technique, the unique guitar techniques. So maybe Roger Waters was the brain behind more, but David Gilmour got the best out of it, perhaps, at the end of the day.
Where you stand, they must have moved the picture plane.